beautiful thing about being on a spiritual journey is that you're never alone because we're all spiritual beings having a human experience. Thank you all so much. Welcome to my channel and I hope you enjoy. Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lia the Sun Star, and this video is going to be all about the Pisces new moon that we have coming in on March the 2nd at 12:35 p.m. It is in 12 degrees of Pisces. So before we jump into it, I just want to say, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing this link. And definitely thank you for any likes and comments that you leave. It is much appreciated. And definitely accepted. Okay. So don't be shy. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Okay, guys, so this Pisces new moon, this is the last and final new moon of the year. So meaning like the Pisces new moon is the last new moon of winter, okay? And we have our spring equinox coming up on the 20th. We have our final full moon of winter on the 18th of March. So I like to think of the spring equinox as the real true New Year's because we've cycled through all 4 seasons. So we've cycled through all of spring, all of summer, all of fall, all of winter. And then when springtime comes in again, it's like a renewal, right? So to me, I always consider springtime the real New Year, not the one that we celebrate like the calendar New Year that everybody celebrates it dead in the middle of winter, right? Or like kind of sort of at the beginning of winter. Because when we celebrate the other New Year, we're like just transitioning over into winter, like just had the winter solstice, and next thing you know, boom, we're all celebrating the New Year, right? The end of the calendar New Year. But to me, I always like to prepare people for what's coming in during the springtime. So nothing grows during the winter time, guys. Nothing. Flowers start back blooming. Things start back happening during the springtime. So I just want to say to everybody who really gets into goal setting, vision boarding, this Pisces new moon is great for that type of stuff. But we're going to get into that. Let's start with what you need to know about this new moon in Pisces. So I already told you when it was coming in. So, Pisces is a water sign. Pisces symbol is the 2 fish. It's typically like one swimming one way and the other swimming the other. Pisces rules the 12th house. So the 12th house in astrology is all about endings, closures, new beginnings, life, death, spirituality, the subconscious, the things that we don't put out there, freely, things that we keep private, we keep secret. So that's the 12th house energy. And Pisces rules the 12th house. Pisces is ruled by the planet Neptune. Now, Neptune is a very feminine energy planet, right? It's a divine feminine energy planet. Neptune is the planet of dreams, regular dreams and daydreams, illusions, delusions, spirituality, intuition. It's that planet that really comes along, and especially when it's not retrograde, right? It really helps us to dig in and tap into our dreams and can even facilitate those dreams coming to fruition, right? So right now we have we have the sun in Pisces, right? So we're in Pisces season. The sun is literally in the zodiac sign of Pisces. Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, is also in the zodiac sign of Pisces. Neptune, the ruling planet of Pisces, is in Pisces right now. And now we're going to have a moon in Pisces. So definitely check out where you have Pisces in your chart. If you're a Pisces sun sign, of course, happy birthday. If your moon is in Pisces, if your rising is in Pisces, If your Jupiter is in Pisces, if you have Neptune in Pisces somewhere in your chart, you could really be impacted right now during all of these planets, of course, being in Pisces. Like, I'll put myself on blast. I have Pisces in my 7th house. So everywhere where Pisces is right now, things could either be positive or negative. It just depends on where you are in your life. So where Pisces is showing up now, it could be like your dreams and your wishes and like, miracles happening for you, your dreams coming true in certain areas of your chart, right? And you could be like, wow, like, I dreamed about this and now it's coming to pass, so it's that type of energy. Some other things about Pisces. Pisces is a mutable sign, meaning that Pisces is the sign that ushers winter into spring. So mutable signs such as Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, these are signs that really adapt well to change, typically. Because these are the signs that usher in one season into the other. Gemini ushers spring into summer, right? Virgo ushers summer into fall. Sagittarius ushers fall into winter. So these are typically people who are adaptable, right? They adapt well. They go with the flow better. Piscean energy can be a little moody, but not fickle. They like to deal with subtle emotions, not really hard, heavy hitting emotions like Cancer and Scorpio. But this moon is going to be on a decant because it's in 12 degrees. So little bit of Cancerian energy mixed in with this Piscean energy with that decant going on with 12 degrees of Pisces. Just want to put that out there. So you definitely can should get in touch with your intuition during this new moon in Pisces. So let's talk about, that's pretty much what you need to know about this moon. This moon is really about deep reflections, having deep reflections with yourself. Definitely taking note of your dreams, what has occurred, what hasn't occurred, what do you still wish to manifest, and what are your goals. So I always treat my goals as something that I can reach. I can set for myself and I can reach my goals. My things I want to manifest, most of the things that I want to manifest are out of my control. And that's how I look at things. If it's something I want to manifest, more than likely it's out of my control. Like if you say I want, you write down what all you want in a partner, right? You don't know when this person is coming. All you know is that you wish to manifest this person and this is what you would like for this person to have. But you don't know when this person is coming. So that's what I call something you want to manifest. A goal is something that you can work towards. Like if you want to, if you say you want to purchase a house and you say, okay, I'm going to save $200 a month for the next 12 months so I can have a nice chunk of earnest money to put down on whatever house I want to get. So those are goals that you can work towards. But the manifestation might be, hey, universe, God, source, divine source, I want this house. And this house is way out of my price range, right? So now it becomes something that you wish to manifest, but you're still going to save up whatever you can, like for your earnest money, okay? So that's just food for thought. But, okay, let's get back into it. How do I use this moon energy? Okay, so here's a list of some things that you can do to use this moon energy. So dream, right? Allow yourself to dream. There are different things that you can do to help yourself dream, guys. You can put on dream meditation music. Black moonstone, sleeping with some black moonstone under your pillow after you have saged it, cleansed it with Florida water, however you cleanse your stones. Sleeping with some black moonstone also helps dream recall. It helps with a few other things, which I'll talk about. Another thing you could do during this moon is face your fears. Like, a lot of times we're not ready to be honest with ourselves about what we have fears about. So take note of your fears and share them with somebody that you trust, somebody you feel like has the wisdom to give you some guidance on them. But mainly be honest with yourself about the things that are not settled with you that you're afraid of, okay? But be something good to go through. If you have a therapist, to go through it with your therapist as well. Tap into your intuitive skills. So if you've been wanting to pull tarot, you've been wanting to read up on, I don't know, anything, the Kabbalah, African tradition, religions, whatever you want to do to like seek out your spirituality and your spiritual practices to kind of dive deeper into your spiritual practices, and also anything you want to do to develop your intuitive skills. Tarot, oracle cards, could be letters, dice, however any type of rooms, anything that you want to do to tap into your intuitive skills is a good thing during this moon. The next thing is heal. If you know there's something that you need to heal on, and I always tell people that healing, no matter what, healing is ongoing and it's intentional. It's ongoing and it's intentional. So this is a good time to do healing rituals, guys. Anything that you need to heal, anything that you need to work on. If you want to heal from certain things, this is a great time to do any type of healing rituals, meditations, all that kind of stuff. The next good thing that you can do during this moon is surrender. Just surrender to the universe. Like, just say, hey, you know what? I don't have it all together. I need help. And I'm willing to sit back and release control. Because the issue is not that, the universe doesn't want to give us, God, the universe, our spirit guides, our ancestors. It's not that they don't want to give us what we want. It's just that we're standing in the way. We won't allow it to happen. So this is a good energy to surrender, right? Just be in a stage of surrender. Like, I've given it all I can. Let me just take my hands off of it and give it over to God, give it over to the universe, give it over to, my spirit guides, my spiritual team. That's what I call them, your divine spiritual team to intervene, okay? Connect to your higher self. Connect, access your higher self. Again, we talked about, tapping into your intuitive skills. So again, becoming closer to your higher self, having those talks, those serious talks with yourself that are of a high vibrational quality, right? You can't be dealing with your higher self in a low vibration. You're gonna have to come up, okay? Some things to watch out for, or some things that you could do that you might need to be watchful for, is like, be careful with illusions and delusions. Try to make sure that you stay as grounded as possible so that you can see the truth of things, especially when it comes to business partnerships and romantic partnerships. Like, Neptune can be a tricky energy. So if you meet someone during this time, definitely try to take things slow, get to know this person. Make sure you're not meeting this person's representative and you're meeting the real, true person, okay? Another good thing to do is separate your goals. And I think I already said this. Separate the things that you want to manifest for yourself. Like, oh, I'm going to file my taxes by this date. I'm gonna pick a lawn care service by this date. Like, things that you want to do, that you have the power and the control to do it. Those are goals. You know what I'm saying? I want to finish this class. So I want to finish this online certification class. So I'm gonna commit to studying, doing one online lesson a week until I finish. And my goal is to be finished by May 1st. You know what I'm saying? So goals are about setting things that you can actually physically do yourself. And then things you wish to manifest are those things that you're kind of saying, hey ancestors, hey spirit guides, hey God, you know, hey guardian angels, I want this, but I gotta take my hands off of it, you know, because I ain't doing such a good job. So y'all, you know, take this over, and, you know, I prayed about it. I wish to manifest this, okay? So separate those things. And whatever you wish to manifest, I'm going to, towards the end of this video, I'm definitely going to tell you how you can work those manifestations during this moon. Okay? I think that's it. Otherwise, you know, I've said that this moon is about deep reflection. So if you don't own a journal, I would recommend getting some type of journal, like something like this. The mind says create your own sunshine. But yeah, get you some type of journal that you can keep by your bed so you can jot down your dreams, your ideas, things that come to you during this time. That'll be really important, okay? Let's talk about the new moon in each zodiac house, okay? So this is based off of your rising sign and sun sign, okay? If you don't know your rising sign, please, 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 I'm going to put a link in the description box below. You can run a free birth chart as long as you have your date of birth, your time of birth, and your city and state of birth. You can run your own free birth chart, and you can find out what your rising sign, or sometimes it's called an ascendant sign, in your chart. And that is what you typically need to follow when it comes to moon energy, okay? So for this particular moon, Aries is in the Aries has 12th house energy. Taurus Taurus has 11th house energy. Gemini has 9th house energy. 10th house energy. Gemini has 10th. So Aries rising and or sun sign is 12th house. Taurus sun or rising is 11th house. Gemini sun or rising sign is in the 10th house. Cancer sun or rising sign is in the 9th house. Leo sun or rising sign is in the 8th house. Virgo sun or rising sign, this is in your 7th house. Libra sun or rising, this is in your 6th house. Scorpio sun or rising, this is in your 5th house. Sagittarius sun or rising, this is in your 4th house. Capricorn sun or rising, this is in your 3rd house. Aquarius sun or rising, this is in your 2nd house. And then Pisces sun or rising, this is in your 1st house. So I'm going to do a second video, guys, and tell you what those houses mean by your sign and do a reading for you at the same time. So definitely stay tuned for the second half of this video, okay? But I just want to set that out just in case you don't have time to look at the other video, okay? So some herbs and oils and crystals for the new moon in Pisces. Herbs, oils, and crystals. Let's start with the crystals, guys. So I already said black moonstone, okay? Also, peach moonstone and regular moonstone are all good for this new moon in Pisces, okay? The black moonstone helps with emotional healing and dream recall. Just to put that out there, I love black moonstone. It's such a great stone, okay? You can get a good, nice, round piece of it and keep it by your bed or sleep with it under your pillow. It's so helpful, okay? Aquamarine is not as easy as I thought it was to find for a lot of people, but yeah, definitely Etsy has some aquamarine. Amazon, yes, but you know, it's kind of hit and miss, you know. Labradorite, very good stone for Pisces new moon energy. Labradorite is, I like to call it the stone that helps you connect with your spirit guides, right? Your ancestors, your angel. Labradorite is good for connecting with spirit. And then also rose quartz, last but not least. Very good stone to have during the Pisces new moon is rose quartz. Because again, Pisces is a water sign, right? So Pisces is that dreamy sign, dreams, love, all that. You know, manifesting, you know, wishes being fulfilled, wanting your wishes and desires to be fulfilled. So that's really what the energy is all about. Okay, now I did the crystals, so we're going to do herbs and oils now. Okay, so all of these I've written down Of course, I always research, and of course, I do this, right? This is what I do. So you can use these herbs or oil in your baths. If you do ritual baths, you can use the crystals in your ritual bath, as long as it's a crystal that can be put in, submerged in water. You want to put it in your water if you want to sit it like close to your tub. If you do ritual baths, that's always good. You can use these herbs to anoint candles if you want to do some type of ritual. You can boil these herbs and make teas out of them. Or if you have the essential oils, you can use some of the drops of essential oils in like a nice, just like a bath with some baking soda, some pink Himalayan sea salt, or regular sea salt, or dead sea salt, whatever you feel like led to use as far as like bath salt. And you could use these oils, essential oils, in the bath salts, to mix them together and then dump it over in your bath, okay? So either way, whichever one you like working with, the essential oils or the herbs, either one. So clove, oil or herb, eucalyptus, oil or herb, honeysuckle, oil or herb, or flower, honeysuckle's a flower. Jasmine's a flower, so, or herb or oil. You could do dried honeysuckle, dried jasmine as well. Those have to be fresh. Lemon, herb or oil. Nutmeg, herb or oil. And then sandalwood, herb or oil. So sandalwood's kind of like, like a wood, dried. But okay. So those are, like, I like to look at oils and herbs that are good for the zodiac sign, the planet, and the element. And, they like, which the element for Pisces is water. So I just took the ones that kind of gelled together from that list. But again, this is you can also do your own research. There's definitely more herbs and oils. I just picked a few, guys. I'm not gonna say all of them. Okay, last but not least, what I want to talk about is the ritual part. So, excuse me, we all get 10 new moon wishes every new moon. Does not matter. If you have a birthday around this time, you also get 10 birthday wishes. So there is a lady named Annie Botticelli. She has a video about the birthday wishes on YouTube. Definitely check her out. It's a great video. For those of you all, if it's your birthday season. Now, for your new moon wishes, I always like to write so we get 10 wishes, right? Definitely wait until Pisces actually is in your time zone, okay? I always say that because the moon might be already a new moon in Australia, but it hasn't rotated to the East Coast where I live. So I like to wait for the moon to be in this state of new, to start doing my work, okay? So Eastern Standard Time, 12:35 p.m. on March 2nd. Keep that in mind for, Eastern Standard Time. And if you're not in Eastern Standard Time, you can definitely do your calculations based off of that 12:35, depending on what time zone you're in. So, writing your new moon wishes, of course. I like to use natural paper. You can use whatever paper you feel comfortable with. When I say natural paper, I mean like brown paper bag, parchment paper, any type of paper that hasn't been like bleached or, modified too much. That's what I like to use, but you can use whatever you desire. If you have a journal or a notebook you keep with your moon wishes, that's great, okay? So I always like to start off with definitely writing at the top, like what date it is, what moon it is, what time the moon came in. I like to call on my divine spiritual team, whether it's my guardian angels, my fairies, my ancestors, to come and help me, really think about what I'm writing, and to also help manifest this thing. So this list, these new moon wishes, to be anything, guys, that you want to happen between now and September of 2022. So the full moon in Pisces is going to be in September of 2022. So I always like to write down things that you absolutely wish to manifest between now and whenever that full moon in the same zodiac sign is coming. So I want to encourage everybody to do your 10 new moon wishes for this Pisces moon. Write your wishes as though they've already happened, though. Don't be like, oh, I wish for such and such. I own the car of my dreams, and then write down what the car of your dreams, is. You know what I'm saying? And then the second part, after you write down your 10 wishes, and write it in a tense of, write it as if you've already received it, okay? like I have this, I've achieved this, I'm achieving this, just write it as if it's already happening or it already happened. Okay, don't be like, I wish, X, Y, and Z. Okay, no, I know we're calling them wishes, but you don't have to, you don't have to do the genie in the bottle, I wish. Say it as though you've already manifested it, it's already in your present. Okay, but you just can't see it. So once you do that, the second thing you want to do is visualize. Visualize each one of your wishes coming true. How does it feel? How do you feel? How are you celebrating? How does it make you feel? Like if you're saying, oh, I hope my person proposes to me between now and September, and that's one of your wishes. So you want to sit there and say, such and such is, asking me to marry them, before the fall of 2022. And then you can say, you can sit there and visualize, like, oh my gosh, like, you want to see yourself, getting asked, see yourself getting the ring. Like, how are you going to feel? Are you going to be emotional? Are you going to make a joke? Just definitely see yourself or visualize yourself, how you would react. Anything else, winning the lottery, getting a car, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to manifest. I say go big or go home. That's that Leo in my chart, right? Go big or go home. And then the third thing you can do after you've written down your wishes. So write your wish, visualize, write your wish as if it's already occurred, visualize your wish, and then you want to kind of set some type of precedence for yourself. Like, these are the things that you're not going to do or that you are going to do. So, for example, if you have a partner, right, fiance, right, and this person is planning to or thinking about proposing to you, you could say, okay, universe, well, I'll send this person a couple of options of rings that I like, just to drop some hints. Okay. Oh, I'm going to send a couple of rings to drop some hints. Or if you want to manifest a car between now and September, you can say, okay, I'm going to go online and I'm going to research this car. I'm going to go to a car dealership and test drive this car. And I'm going to commit to doing something when it comes to this car, at least, however long you want to commit to, once a week, once a month, whatever feels good for you. Like, literally, y'all, I manifested a car. I kept looking at the car online, like, every day. Like, sometimes I would fall asleep looking at the car, and I manifested the car, like, with no payment. So definitely don't sell yourself short. Don't dream small, dream big. You can manifest anything that your heart desires, okay? Anything. All right, everybody. So this is going to be it for your intro and into this Pisces new moon energy. I hope you all have a happy new moon, and check out part 2 because that is going to be the readings for your rising sign and your house. Bye, y'all.
Peace and blessings. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.